Facebook has assured us over the past few years that they have increasingly taken seriously misinformation, hate speech, calls to violence, and all of that. And they've made some improvements, but boy, do they still apparently have a long way to go. They have apparently made, in just the last few years, $780,000 from just clothing ads, continuing to spread the same sort of stuff from pages like Ride the Red Wave and Next Level Goods. So like they had previously said that they banned misinformation about vaccines. Okay, well, you can still get ads and they make money off of ads for shirts like Slowly and Quietly, but it's a Holocaust. That's a vaccine needle and it's a Holocaust apparently. Another shirt, by the way, you can also get that same thing as a mug or a doormat. Imagine a person who would have that as their doormat. Proudly Unpoisoned. They're making money off of those ads. That one was mainly shown to men, shockingly, mainly in Texas, Florida, Pennsylvania, and California. So you might see that around you in California. The page Ride the Red Wave ran ads for a sweater that said, "I'm originally from America, but I currently reside in 1941 Germany." And you can see it right here. You can get it as a t-shirt too. Don't you just wanna hang out and have a beer with the person who would put that on a sweater? You can also get a "Make Hanging Traitors Great Again" shirt. They had those ads. Seems a bit violent. And by the way, like they end up, these little pages, they pay for exposure and they get it. They get over 1 million ad impressions per ad, despite the fact that their sites only have 10,000 followers and 7,000 followers. So they are very much getting their money's worth. And apparently so is Facebook because they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars off ads for those abysmal shirts. What do you think, Brett?
Give the money back, Mark. Put it towards vaccine. Just do it. Done. Yeah. Now, do it. I'm tired of hearing these stories where like right wingers put pressure on you and you cave. And when people pressure you to do the right thing, you don't. Yep. It's the truth. He knows it. He knows it. That if you mount a pressure campaign on Mark Zuckerberg, he'll cave because he still wants to be liked.
Yeah,
that's it.
Well, I think a combination of wants to be liked and like, disagree with me if you want. The sum total of his decisions over the past 10 years seem to me to be very inconsistent with him being either ambivalent about all this political stuff or in any way left-leaning. Like he has to be to some extent sympathetic towards these points, or he just doesn't know or care anything about politics, so he just assumes the right is right.
Yeah, Slowly and Quietly, but it's a Holocaust, and Proudly Unpoisoned should be banned. Honestly, I don't think I'm originally from America, but I currently reside in 1941 Germany should be banned because it's not explicitly like misinformation.
Yeah,
it is a political disagreement.
I just think they shouldn't be making money off of promoting it. Like if people want to wear these shirts or put these shirts on Facebook, I've seen worse shirts than all of these, I think. They're abysmal, but here's the fact that Facebook's making money off of it.
Here's the question that I need them to answer for me is like, they're probably would come back at you with like, it's a very big Facebook. There's a lot of things out there that we can't really figure out how to fix it. But you figure out so many other things. And you figured out who to get those ads to. No, it's an automated buying situation, which you probably should revisit because of how it reflects on you. And they can't deny what they've done to America. Like social media companies, at this point, they're past denying it. They need to accept the fact that they have responsibility for this because of how big they are. Period.
Just really fast, let me run you through the evolution of this. So back in June 2020, Facebook removed Trump ads with a symbol used by the Nazis. The campaign called it an emoji. It was clearly a callback to that. So that was progress. Back in 2017, ProPublica asked, when ProPublica asked Facebook about it, they finally stopped directing pitches on the news feeds of almost 2,300 people to topics like Jew hater, how to burn Jews, or history of why Jews ruin the world. Now, to be fair, Facebook said those categories were created by an algorithm rather than by people. And I guess that's better. That there were enough people who are just talking about that stuff that the algorithm's like, oh, that's a community.
Better, but not good. Like these are things they need to fix and they need to come back to me and show me their work.
Exactly. And they're still selling the shirts with the Holocaust stuff.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.